Are you ready? The main event of the evening. Championship of the world. Matthew Hatton. The WBC silver belt champion in the world. Saul Canelo Álvarez.
Read the bell. Buena suerte. Good luck.
That's why I say he's a little bit different from the hand speed and mediocre power he had.
Hands from Alvarez, and he feinted. Here in round one.
That I don't think he has the power to respect him at all. So there's no way we can take.
Wait, he came into this fight in better condition.
That Alvarez has.
One thing you have to wonder about a fighter like Alvarez, they will cause him to tire.
In the head of Hatton. Hatton tries to come back.
Games.
Amend your waist.
It'll come out, bang, bang, and counter with your right hand.
Just 7 of 42 overall.
Alvarez clean. Best shot of the fight for him.
Real power puncher. You can't sit back and let him just pick. Not going to work good for Hatton in the long run.
What should Hatton be doing?
Fight. Don't let the kids sit out like that.
I got to tell you, so far I think that circumstances, you know, considering all the advantages. By Alvarez, ball metaphors, throws them. They thud differently than other fighters.
Got a lot of power base.
Everything about him is against.
A lot of power base.
Everything about him is against.
Mexican, he looks Irish and he fights George Foreman.
Exactly.
Right hand to the nose and some blood from Hatton's nose. Let's counter right by Alvarez. Oh, good again. Alvarez is hurt more.
No respect.
Yep, just that no.
Every box in round number
At the end of that round.
longer and overpowering your opponent.
Because there's not really much he can do. He can target practice with him. You just wait doing anything to hurt you. And that,
You know, like, the point here is to see how, even though he's, you know.
That left hook to start the sequence. Hatton rolled left hand from
Rez, that he will have to change later on is that punches at all. I mean, hasn't really moved.
Movement would serve him well.
Up tonight, he's going to become a target right away. They see that he's capable of being hit to respect.
End of round 3. The all ringside scorer, Harold Letterman.
Okay, Bob. And that's a guy that can throw a 6-7 punch shots at a time, and he lands most of them. Then throw a double left hook. And I think it leaves his jaw wide open. But he's wearing a Japanese boxing glove, but he's got the boxing glove. 3-0, Alvarez.
Puts punches together.
Turn 20 by 18th.
Talk about the recipe for a great action. There are going to be some classic.
That one hit the sweet spot. Cross from Alvarez. Plenty of time to go here in round 4. Right.
See, right there, he's not as he proceeds to go forward with his career.
Left, right to the body, right.
We know that if he's anything like his brother, that's one thing he definitely is hard of a puncher.
10 seconds.
Been cut.
Yeah. No, it's your toe. Yeah.
Left body shot, a beautiful. Then Canelo follows with a right hook to the body, left hook to the head, and a
So if this fight gets stopped because of that cut later on here, where Hatton.
Anytime you back up on a kid who's doing, you're making it worse for yourself. If Hatton would just go at him and
Clean shot opens a cut or something, and they stop the fight because of the cut.
little, if Hatton was really coming at Canelo hard, we'd fight.
Fight, you know.
We're in Anaheim. It's earlier tonight. Daniel Ponce de Leon. A closer fight than 99-91. Left hand to the body by Alvarez again.
Hatton's ball, can he hit a curve in the ring with Alvarez?
He's just too small, too light of a puncher.
That's it. Promotional tool that is on Alvarez's waist. People excited, and they should be excited.
15 years of HBO's Boxing After Dark, and why the Oscars recently took place, and not over, and we're all long gone. That still will rank up.
And I was gonna say, up in 20 years old, and got a chance to make.
This guy's early in his career when he was a teenager. It's not as though the quality of his opposition, except just that now
wins in a row. I don't care what nobody say. Something's
a better level of opposition. It's going to create even more intrigue in his fights.
you never saw Roy era just like and wound up a consummate boxer puncher. Just to wind up a consummate boxer puncher.
no kill, kill, kill.
But that's attitude. Do you think that's
I have. If your mentality is kill, 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 and you punch like he,
so? You think there's a fundamental?
but he was a technician who really didn't like to get hit.
Really, you think that?
First pound for pound this, not because of his offense. Oh, look at this kid here.
Per pound, most exciting fighters around. That's for sure.
They certainly.
So you've got to keep moving, clusters, right?
Alvarez and a hook to the head, that hook to the body with a right hook following it to the body.
7 in the scheduled 12-rounder between. See it so far.
Okay, Bob, 6 California. And he says to himself, Hatton's take 6.
All right, Harold. Not as if Hatton doesn't throw back, just wearing and wearing and wearing on Hatton. What a comment.
Respects also showing, he's coming forward. He's caution to the wind and trying to run over him, Roy. Until that, just then.
Moret calls timeout.
Point, hit him. 1 point, hit him on the break. Ready?
You think he's afraid of the fame? This guy.
Well, Alvarez get that point back. Alvarez on Hatton here in round 7. Hatton's only been stopped once and he fights back and eats a right hand. It's 7.
Just to play head.
I think he's going to get it, Roy.
Use that.
Hatton hit him behind the head.
Alvarez landed 33 punches total.
Our boxers kid because outside. So why would you say as he can? That's the safest thing for him.
Or at least he clearly doesn't. Even if it feels like
What out there?
Right, because Alvarez uses that strong jab and then he gets those nice.
See that? See that? See the
because he has to posture, Roy will change.
And actually, his punt. I mentioned Hatton had only been found.
On hold. Seconds. 10 segundos.
Alvarez opens up at the end of the 8th.
Jerry Tarkanian. That same night, it's live world champion.
Well, he must have copied off of me. I just can't believe it. A beautiful overhand
from Muhammad. He joined us now.
By the way, Mickey Ward. And of course, Joe Frazier, and the list goes on.
On his head.
Room to punch.
He didn't have to.
Just that it indicates as we're fighting, Manny Pacquiao. Something tells me.
As many shots as he's taken.
That said, though, Hatton has thrown 30 punches to Alvarez's 16.
Big punches too. I told you. Big shots take a lot.
He needs to, though.
He knows that one. Good shot.
That's what he's been looking for.
That's a triple left hook.
Showing his grit. Alvarez's power. 9. Let's check in with Harold Letterman through 9.
I say to myself, if Canelo wore Reyes gloves, would he have been used to protect his hands and the padding is out in front? Steven.
I think Hatton's done a good
job protecting that chin. He's got caught with a lot of. No, you do what he's doing. He's taking his time. He's being smart. I mean, this is the composure like a vet.
Already, it's amazing.
At 20 years old.
This is his Hatton. This is his 309th round.
He can be fighting as.
Oh, Hatton.
Oh.
Wants Hatton to get up.
Come on.
Now Alvarez
that hurt him bad.
Didn't allow himself to get tied up this time. Oh,
Fighter.
Straight right hand off beating.
That was a push.
Land a bad left low blow. Looked like it was almost. Yeah, Hatton thinks about Hollywood and goes down for a minute.
With an extra point there.
Yeah, Canelo comes back and throws a left hook with right hand and lands with a...
We begin round 11.
Isn't a really good
Huge talent.
Which is why when you get a Manny Pacquiao, you
the whole package together. Oh, this kid Van Horn was slick like this, had good side to side.
school, I think, a bigger puncher.
Yeah, this kid is a much bigger puncher.
Hanging in there and trying to get his big
connect with people the way he's connected.
Different in every aspect, you know. He's not a Mexican fighter, so
yet he gives the crowd
this share punches. Oh,
Alvarez.
The action-packed figure waiting to happen in boxing. See action. They want to see a guy who doesn't care.
Now the drama here, as I see, not just last the distance, but go the distance while fighting.
Now use your jab and nice and defensive. You listening? Yeah.
Last round, okay? Okay. 12th and final round. 100. No knockdowns in the fight. Alvarez.
The time to stop fighting for sure.
From Alvarez to the head of Hatton.
Don't hold.
I must say the tools that he has, he's given it one heck of an effort.
The distance.
Good hook by him.
Joel Alvarez, the 20-year-old out of Mexico. Long. Hatton with a combination.
Oh, good
Loud wobbly.
By unanimous decision, Canelo